the experts from Brown Derby, live on the Kristen Show. Q1.
Brad from Brown Derby just took the red eye to get here.
I'm here. Still a little wavy, but I'm here.
So
a little beer can take care of it. It's not the equilibrium.
Absolutely, absolutely. So obviously it is time for some Irish action, which we love. We're so excited for our .102K and St. Patty's Day festivities. So in that spirit, you've brought us a lot of Irish beer.
You know, last week we covered Irish whiskey, and we kind of did Jameson, which is everybody's very familiar with this. So we thought we'd do the World of Guinness, the most famous Irish beer in the world out there.
Yay, I love it.
But we threw in a couple others as well. We got a little cider we're going to taste today.
Okay.
We also have Harp, which people may not know, but it's made by Guinness, but it's a traditional lager.
Okay.
So and then we got to end with always, a little something extra, a little Irish cookie.
He brought cookie dough vodka.
With a little Irish cream.
Okay.
Really.
All right, let's do it.
So we have to start with green beer.
So green beer, is that an Irish thing? I mean, do they drink green beer or is it just us?
I think it's the old American way of commercializing the holiday. Whatever works.
I'll do it.
So, cheers.
We're having Harp.
This is Harp Lager. I think, again, it's owned by Guinness. They started making it in the 60s just to have a traditional lager.
It's great. I love it. I think it kind of goes along the lines of those Sam Adams ones we've tried before.
It's got a little bit of a bite with those hops on there.
Yeah.
But it's,
That's what I like. I enjoy that. So Harp is a good one to bring if you're having a St. Patty's Day festivity or order at one of your bars this weekend.
Or if you're going to make green beer, you can't really turn the stouts into green. So Harp is the main beer that we use to have the green beer theme.
Okay, right on. I love it.
So you like that?
I do. Yes, I really like the Harp.
We're going to switch gears now and go with cider. So
what's the difference between this and like a Hornsby's?
This is dry.
Okay.
So and Hornsby's and Woodchuck, they have some drier styles, but really most people have most of their sweeter styles of ciders. This is true Irish cider, so it's made with Irish apples.
Which are way better than...
The difference, no barley, no hops, all that. It's all about apples. And it's cider, and it's green as well. So it's another idea for this St. Patty's Day to celebrate if you want to turn an alcoholic beverage into green.
Oh, this is much more tame than like a Hornsby's or the Woodchuck that you said. Those are pretty, potent to me. And this is much more calm.
Much more drinkable.
Yes, more enjoyable.
And I believe this is the only Irish cider in the U.S., period.
And it's called Magnum?
Magners.
Magners,
Irish cider.
Irish cider original. We'll put a picture of it for you up on the blog. It's
green
really
cider,
good.
Green beer.
I love it. Okay, now I'm a fan of Guinness. I love Guinness. When they came out with the black lager, I was like, oh no, am I going to like this? Because I love the original, and then when I tried it, it was fabulous.
Because they've tried some other things. They tried to come out with a Guinness Light, and some other things. So this is their newest entry into the market. You've tried it. You want to try it again, or do you want to go with a little something you haven't tried?
I want to try that Foreign Extra. I haven't had that before.
Well, let's start with we'll compare that. Foreign Extra is supposed to be exactly kind of what they drink over there. It's a bigger, bolder style. It's also 7.5% alcohol.
So if you want to drink like an Irishman, you need to have the Guinness
Foreign Extra.
Okay.
But we'll start to have something compared to with the Guinness Draft in a bottle. And I know you're familiar with it, but I don't know when the can and the bottle, both the draft, they do the nitrogen thing, which gives it the...
It has a ball inside.
It has the ball, gives it the head, the foamy head that you see on there. And it's supposed to be just like getting it out of a draft keg.
Yeah, when I first had one, I'm like, what's in my beer? What's this? Is there an eyeball in my beer?
So we don't have the perfect pint glass, but typically,
oh, it's so good.
Guinness is famous for pouring the perfect pint. They tell you how many seconds it takes to pour it, and how slow you go for the first half in order to get it there.
And it looks like a beautiful waterfall. Oh, it's good. Tell me why this is so dark and some of the others are so light. What's the difference between like all the Guinness products versus the lighter beer?
Well, again, it's all in the malts and the barley, what's used.
Okay.
Stout is basically like a porter. It's a name for a bigger, bolder beer. It's going to give it those malts and barleys to get that darker color.
Is there any difference in like, not nutrition, but like calorie intake light versus dark?
Well, there typically is, but I think Guinness is pretty famous for having everybody thinks Guinness, big, bold beer, 500 calories. But if I'm not mistaken, it's only like 99 calories. So it's actually a low calorie.
It's good for you. All right, so what are we trying next here?
All right, got to keep your base sample
Oh
there.
yeah, I got him a sample.
So
Let me
now,
cleanse my palate.
this is the Guinness. It's called the Foreign Extra. So it's, again, 7.5% alcohol versus, I think this is only about 5%.
It smells stronger. Foreign Extra. Here we go.
You can almost see the head, it's darker. Everything about it is.
Oh, but it's smooth. It's stronger. It is. It's darker than the original Guinness. Is that? I can say that's original, right? That's the original.
Yeah, that's the
Guinness.
original
Okay.
Guinness right there.
But the foreign
yeah, you
extra.
can see it.
It's good. It's smooth.
Very smooth.
Is this like the darkest of dark beers? I mean, can you get any darker than that beer?
I would say, especially out there in the craft craft beer market, they're brewing some crazy things. But this is pretty dark.
Oh, this is good. Okay, so if you want to drink like the Irish do, you need the Guinness Foreign Extra. And if you want to go on the lighter side and have some green beer, you could do like the Harp or even the Irish cider, which is the Magners.
Yeah.
Pretty good
You
stuff.
ready for dessert?
I am.
All right.
So tell us
The
about.
newest concoction that we've come up with at the International Wine Center. A little Irish cream. Everybody knows Bailey's. I actually bought something called Blarney's.
Which is a funny name.
It's very affordable.
Okay.
That's the main
Okay.
reason, So if you're going to come out there and you buy Irish cream just once in a while, this is the one for, it's about $12 this week.
Okay.
So, and then Pinnacle Vodka, which is kind of famous for whipped cream and all those flavors that went nuts. Cookie dough.
They had to do that.
Cookie dough. So
Cookie dough vodka. Okay.
we thought we'd have
so
an Irish cookie for dessert here.
It's exciting. I'm waiting for them to make like hot dog vodka. They've come up with everything else. Who wants some corn dog vodka?
I'm ready for all the Starbucks flavors to come out in vodkas.
Oh, I would tear that up. Okay.
So, an Irish cookie.
Cheers.
Cheers.
My Irish cookie. Oh, tastes like chocolate milk. That is good. Can we find all of these at Brown Derby?
You can find all of them at the International Wine Center. We're going to be tasting green beers this Saturday for St. Patrick's Day, which happens to be Brown Derby Day, celebrating our 75 years.
They got a proclamation from the mayor that this and every March 17th is officially Brown Derby Day, so that's a big deal. I'm sure you guys will be throwing.
We're going to be throwing a party. Maybe have some giveaways, some stores, some T-shirts. So we're going to have a lot going on.
Right on, Brad. Thanks for coming in and giving me my favorite beer.
Go Tigers!
Yeah.